Wow, have you been inside here? This kitchen is working out like, unbelievable. They've got the shelves up, they've got all their seasonings up on the shelves. They say this is the best thing that's ever happened to us.
This year we worked over the summer with Freedom by Design and also our partners Rebuilding Together here at Common Ground Sanctuary in Royal Oak. And their kitchen hadn't been updated in a really long time, so they needed a new kitchen that was more relevant, worked more for their needs, and helped make all the young people that come to the shelter feel a little bit more at home and give them more of that comfort level and feel like they're actually at their own house.
I got involved with the students here from Lawrence Tech when I saw a project grant possibility come forward from a national organization called Bike and Build. And they wanted to get some students involved in a project that dealt with children or homeless individuals. And so when I saw Lawrence Tech students come out to help us with Rebuilding Together back in April, they poured a slab and did a building. I thought, you know, this might be the great combination to work with.
Freedom by Design is a program run by the American Institute of Architecture students. It is a way for architecture students to reach out to be involved in their community and make the architecture student a little bit more relevant in the world.
The project would not be possible without everyone that was involved, from the students, the members of Freedom by Design who gave time during their summer months to come and help work on this project, Al from Rebuilding Together, and also volunteers Dave and Barb, who are the contractors and mentors throughout the project, who are also a part of Rebuilding Together. Steve Overstreet from Common Ground Sanctuary and all of his staff. They fed us and they answered all of our questions, and they were just a great help along the way.
Wonderful, wonderful group of young people. I think there was probably 15 or so that were involved in the project totally from the school. They came in and they plastered and they painted and they scrubbed and they ripped out and they tore out and they rebuilt.
The students have been engaged and pleased to do it. There's been a lot of learning, and it's the kind of project that makes your heart feel good.
During the build process, a few of the Freedom by Design members hosted a workshop with the teenagers of Common Ground Sanctuary using a floor plan. We taught them some simple two-dimensional drawing techniques. From there, they were able to create their own layout for the kitchen.
To start off with this project, I was kind of here from day one. Demolition day, always a lot of fun. Ripping up the floor. We actually came through and went through about 4 layers of flooring that were underneath here, going from like a white to a bright Clemson orange, all the way to a red, white, and blue linoleum tile.
Yes, the biggest part for me is that it is a youth shelter, so the kids that come in here, they've never been here before. They usually only stay for a few weeks, so doing that open kitchen concept, the open upper shelves, really makes the kids feel more at home, makes them more aware of their surroundings, and they don't have to go through the cabinets looking for where everything is. They're instantly familiar with the kitchen and become more settled in the kitchen area.
Overall, the experience was really helpful. It's something that, as both an architecture student and an interior design student as myself, is something that's really good to witness. You know, even if I didn't do something in particular by myself, it was really helpful to see it being done.
As the Freedom by Design director, it was a great experience to be able to manage a project from its inception to its completion.
It really is like real life, and now that I am actually working at a firm, it's what I really do. So I've had that experience already, and I'm a lot more comfortable in the real world doing it because I've done it with Freedom by Design.
I look forward to a long-term relationship with Lawrence Tech University. You guys have a great university. Students have a great future, and thank you for helping Rebuilding Together.